Hello, welcome to the Bacon Bros podcast. It is now August of 2022. A long time since we did our last podcast.
Oh, yeah.
It's Zach, Austin, and my dad once again.
Hello.
Hi, didn't you have nicknames?
Austin, you were Free Bacon, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Free Bacon, the Baconator, and I think my dad was the Bacon Maker.
I have no idea. I don't remember.
The Bacon Maker. I mean, it makes sense. So, a lot of stuff happened since our last podcast. I mean, I think it's been 2 years. I think we're going to do a little bit. What's on your mind? What's on your mind, Austin?
On my mind, let's see, just NFL, right? We got the season coming up. I'm thinking that the Patriots are going to do good. And I know might be a little controversial, but thinking Patriots, Bills, who else? I think the Jets won't do good, but the Jets will do better than last season.
I agree with that.
And who else? The Jaguars. I think will have close to an even record. And I think Trevor Lawrence will give them some momentum.
What about your Steelers?
My Steelers. So I don't know. I think we'll have like a maybe an 8 and 9 season because the QB situation is kind of like a mess with like 3 somewhat decent quarterbacks, and none of them are really good and really bad. So
yeah, you told me about that, Mason Rudolph. Because all these guys on Get Up and Sports Center, they're saying it's Trubisky's job to lose, Kenny's Pickett's job to achieve, and Mason Rudolph is your pick.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the experience, right? And Trubisky's been on the Bears. I mean, I don't know has he led them to the playoffs? I don't know. But I just think Rudolph has the most experience and, I don't know.
Okay.
Lead them the farthest.
Okay. So NFL's on your mind. My mind is Formula One. Do you know what that is?
No. Is that racing?
Yeah, racing. European, it's sports cars.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Yeah. Team Red Bull is it's crazy. Red Bull is a lot better than the other teams. They have Ferrari, Mercedes, a bunch of car dealers.
Wow.
McLaren. Red Bull just destroys people. It's insane.
Wow.
Also on my mind is soccer right now.
Okay.
And you're not are you a big soccer fan?
Oh, not really. I don't really watch soccer. I mean, I don't really keep up to date with any of it, to be honest.
I mean, if anybody is a soccer fan out there, any American should, if you want to choose a league in the Premier League, England, choose Leeds. They have Jesse Marsh, who's the American manager, 2 great young American soccer players, Brendan Aronson and Tyler Adams. Brendan Aronson, he just runs you do not want to play on the same field as him. He just destroys people. And I think they're exciting. They drew today to Everton. But if you're looking for an EPL team, Premier League team, choose Leeds.
All right.
So, our first little topic we're going to is the summer recap of sports. Some news that happened over this summer from June. Gronk retired for the second time.
Yeah, and I think he's officially done, right?
Mm-hmm. He has the Gronk cast or whatever that was.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
That looks fun though.
Yeah.
I don't know when they're bringing it back, but they definitely should. Frank Gore, he retired, 3rd most rushing yards of all time. I feel like some of these running backs, Jonathan Taylor, I think he might be if he plays a long career, because running backs don't play as long careers.
Yeah, they need their young bodies.
Mm-hmm. Because
was Gore on the Jets?
he was on Jets, 49ers, Bills, I think, too.
Oh, yeah, he was in the Bills, yeah.
I do, yeah. Deshaun Watson, that was a big story. An 11-game suspension and $5 million fine.
Not enough, right?
I don't think – I'm glad they upped it to 11 games. I was thinking a whole season.
Yeah, right. Maybe
the Browns are just a mess.
Yeah, and they have Brissett to back him up for the first 11 games.
Jacoby Brissett, I mean.
So the Browns are not looking too good this season.
Yeah. The Browns traded Baker to Carolina for a 5th-round pick. Very little for Baker.
Yeah.
I mean.
Still something, right?
Mm-hmm. And Sam Darnold, your boy from USC.
Oh, yeah.
He got injured, so Baker has the starting job.
You got, like an ankle injury or something?
Yep, out 4 to 6 weeks. That's good. Carolina foresaw that.
Yeah. Right.
I have to get Baker. I forgot the Warriors won the championship.
Yeah.
4 titles in 7 years. Is that considered a dynasty?
Oh boy, 4 and 7.
I didn't think about it, but it might be a dynasty. But that's crazy. And I think the Celtics might be able to do it this year.
Really?
Yeah, maybe.
I think it'll be close. I mean, very well could be Warriors Celtics again in the finals.
Or it could be the Nets because KD's staying.
Surprise.
They both said they want to get traded, and KD's staying. And Kyrie probably also not going to get traded. The DeJounte Murray trade with the Hawks and the Spurs, 4 first, Danilo Gallinari, 4 DeJounte Murray. The Hawks they look kind of good.
What was it? DeJounte Murray for
Danilo Gallinari, 4 firsts. The Spurs got a haul.
Oh yeah.
Everybody wants the French kid. I don't remember. He's tall. He's really tall though.
Oh, is it the dude that has the same name as Luka Doncic? Or wait, who is that guy?
I don't remember, but everybody wants him. That's why Utah's thinking of trading Donovan. I mean, he was like roughing up Rudy Gobert or something. I don't remember his name though.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Oh, speaking of Rudy Gobert, he got traded to Minnesota.
Yeah, he did.
5 first in Pat Bev.
Yeah, I do like Pat Beverly. He's scrappy.
And now he's on the Lakers. Kemba and Jalen Duran were traded to Detroit for a top 4 draft pick in 2025. Chet is out for the season with a foot injury.
Yeah. Playing in one of those summer league games.
Yeah, he was guarding LeBron.
Yeah. And just like that, it was basically his first full season over with.
Yep. I think Paolo's gonna win Rookie of the Year then. Rookie of the Year.
Yeah. I mean, I really didn't like Chet too much.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how much does he weigh? Does he weigh like? I mean, that was bound to happen because he doesn't have a lot of meat on him.
Yeah, he's kind of like. Do you remember Pokuševski?
No, who's that?
He played on the Thunder. He also like the same build as Chet.
Yeah, like really skinny dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not very good. But the Padres, they got Juan Soto, Josh Bell, Josh Hader, and Brandon Drury. I mean, they've been disappointing.
Yeah, and they lost Tatis to that suspension.
Yep, 80 games for performance-enhancing drugs.
Yeah. And I mean, he admitted to it, and he said, I forgot what he said, but he kind of just owned up to it.
His parents were making up some stuff too, like.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was like some horse things or something, motorcycle. He did have a motorcycle accident. He fractured his wrist. He was rehabbing that in the minors. I mean, the face of baseball is making some bad decisions.
Oh yeah,
The Dodgers are the best team.
Dodgers are winning it all. Let me tell you.
Yeah, they got Trace Thompson too.
Yeah, I just noticed that. I was like, where did he come from? I remember him. He was there a couple of years ago.
He was, yeah. He's been really good.
Yeah.
The Angels, they traded Noah Syndergaard, who is a really big dude. Actually, he's like that's why they call him Thor.
Oh yeah, and he looks like him as well.
Mm-hmm. The Blue Jays have improved a little bit. They got Jackie Bradley Jr. and Whit Merrifield. They've been okay. They've been sitting at like.
I like the Blue Jays at the beginning of the season, and they've been kind of just cruising at like 500 for the past couple months. So
Yeah, I thought they would like break out at some point, but no, they didn't. They've just been 500, like you said.
They're pretty average right now.
Albert Pujols is at 694, 2 away from A-Rod.
Pujols has been popping lately.
Yeah, I think they should play top of the order, like 1 or 2 every game. I mean, it's the Cardinals, right? So they're good anyways.
Yeah, you need to give him as many chances as he has.
Yeah, I mean, like you don't want to end up like A-Rod 4 away from 700.
Yeah, that sucks.
Talk some soccer a little bit. LAFC signed a really good, like, world-class striker in Gareth Bale, and they are the best team in the league, and he hasn't played at all.
Okay. Has the season started?
The season's it's been started. I actually went to a game with the ESPN LA 710 people. I won tickets on the radio.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got to be in a suite with them.
Dang, that's cool.
As a Galaxy fan, I wasn't gonna wear my stuff. Didn't want to be disrespectful or anything.
Yeah.
But it was a big summer for soccer.
Oh yeah.
So on to your list of.
So yeah, my list of NFL players.
Mm-hmm.
So at number 1, I have Darnell Mooney.
What do you think he's gonna do?
So I like Mooney, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the Bears, we have Fields at quarterback. They don't really have anybody else in their offense, right? You got Mooney and I don't know the other receivers. And Montgomery's the running back. Montgomery's known for being injured. And I think second-year Fields will be able to, target Mooney. And I think he'll have a great season.
I agree with you on that. I'm looking at the tight end, Cole Kmet. I think
I like that.
Yeah, I think he might have a kind of breakout season. Could be a good backup tight end in fantasy. Mm-hmm. You never know.
Yeah, like that.
Number 2.
Next, I have Derrick Henry. Henry is now 28, right? He's kind of getting up there. So, and he's coming off that serious foot injury, right?
Yeah.
So, and I don't really know. I feel like with the Titans' new offense, I don't know if they're going to be able to move the ball down the field, losing A.J. Brown and Julio, even though Julio didn't really do much. And then the receivers are now an old Robert Woods and a rookie Treylon Burks, right? So I feel like if they're not giving the ball to Henry every play, which they won't, I don't know if they will, but they're just not going to do good. And I don't know how Henry will perform I don't know what their O-line is looking like, but I'm not sure. I'm not liking him this year.
Oh, okay. Not liking on Derrick Henry. Okay, that's different.
Well, he might. I just don't think he'll do what he did the last couple of years, where he goes for 200 yards a game and 3 or 4 touchdowns.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you mean. Like he's taking that down stock.
Yeah. He's kind of just getting up there in age, and yeah.
That makes sense. Have you seen Malik Willis at all?
Yeah, I mean, Willis is he's a running quarterback, right? And he's big. So, and I think Tannehill is still going to start. So I don't know if Willis is going to play much.
Tannehill is only going to get you so far.
Yeah, that's
I think we just throw the kid in and see how he does for at least a game or two.
Yeah, because I get it. Tannehill is a veteran quarterback, but he's not going to get you to a 13-4 winning season. You might as well put the guy with the upside in, Malik Willis, who can have a breakout possibly.
I see what you mean. I see.
Yeah. All right. Next up, I put Allen Robinson, and I like Robinson because he's replacing Robert Woods, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Matthew Stafford does have a little bit of an elbow injury, I think.
Yeah, he did it during.
I don't think that's gonna really, I don't think it's anything major, and I think Allen Robinson will have a great season because he hasn't really ever had the chance with a good quarterback. Like, I think he's 29 now, and he's kind of due for somewhat of a good season. And he's a great receiver. He's got a big frame. So I think he, alongside Cup, will do great, as well as the Rams going to the playoffs.
I agree with that. I think they can make it to the Super Bowl again.
Yeah, I mean, I think so.
The running backs, Cam Akers and Darrell Henderson, they look good.
Yeah, they're looking good, but with Akers coming off an Achilles injury, I don't know how he's going to hold up because Achilles injuries tend to linger on throughout months after they've been injured. So.
Okay. Yeah. He had it at the start of the season, huh?
Yeah. And then he came back in the playoffs, I think, to play a couple games.
He came back. He looked good though.
Yeah, he did look pretty good. So we'll see. I think they might strive pretty well with him, and I mean, Darrell Henderson is still decent behind him. So
yeah, he showed out when Cam Akers was gone.
Yeah, he was like a top 10 running back when Akers was out. So
yeah, he was great. I think they shared the snaps a little was it Sony Michel at the time?
Yeah, and then I think Michel got traded again. I don't think he's on the Rams anymore.
Oh, I don't think he's on the Rams anymore.
He's on the Dolphins, or I don't know.
I think he got cut from the Dolphins today.
Oh, did he really?
I think he did. They have a lot of running backs over there.
Boy, Michelle is pretty young as well. Or not. Oh, 26.
Next player?
All right. Next player is Michael Pittman, the man. I have mixed feelings, right? Because he's got Matt Ryan, and he came from Carson Wentz. And I know Matt Ryan tends to throw the ball much, and he's kind of that gunslinger quarterback. And I know the Colts have no other receivers. But then again, Matt Ryan on the Falcons, if you look at him last year, he's just been getting sacked and hasn't really done much, right?
Yeah.
And I had Kyle Pitts in fantasy last year, and he did not throw to him at all. And Kyle Pitts and Pittman have a similar frame. So I hope Matt Ryan likes Pittman. And if so, I think Pittman will do great since they don't really have any other receivers. But if that's not the case, they're just going to give it to Jonathan Taylor all day, which can't go wrong, right?
When in doubt, just give it to Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, right. I mean, he's just that guy.
So you think Pittman's going to have a down season?
Well, no, I think he'll do good. Just kind of depends. I think depends on how Matt Ryan starts off the season. If he's looking like an old slob, then that'll tell us right off the bat. But if he's looking like Matt Ryan, then we should see.
Yeah. Do you think Matt Ryan's a Hall of Famer?
I don't think so.
Does he got to win a chip first?
Probably, which probably won't happen. Maybe he is, but he hasn't accomplished much.
The Colts defense, they look good though.
Oh yeah, the Colts defense has been looking pretty good
The Colts defense looks really good.
Last year, they were decent. And did they get any upgrades this offseason?
I don't know, but I mean, Jimmy Garoppolo didn't lead the 49ers to the Super Bowl. It was everybody else.
That's true.
And Matt Ryan, I think Matt Ryan's a better quarterback than Jimmy Garoppolo. They could be a sleeper pick in the AFC.
What, the Colts?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think the Colts will go far.
The AFC is a really hard conference, though.
Yeah. I mean, Colts have a good chance of winning their division, right?
Mm-hmm.
And getting far past the playoffs might be a struggle, but
yeah, I think the Colts are going to win their division. But when they face, I mean, the Raiders are going to have a bye, obviously. They're going to get first.
Yeah, so
once they get to the second, third round, it's going to be hard.
Yeah.
Obviously.
So, what do you think about the Raiders this season?
The Raiders, they
looking juicy.
They just traded Trayvon Morig, who for like a seventh rounder. I don't know what they were thinking there. Trayvon Morig.
Oh, is he on? What does he play?
Cornerback. I think he was a first or second round pick. I'm not too sure, but I mean, we don't have our cornerbacks aren't the greatest. Our defensive line is really good though.
Yeah, you got what? They traded Carl Nassib, right?
Yeah. We got Chandler Jones,
and Max Crosby, right?
Max Crosby. I think we got Jonathan Hankins. I'm missing the other nose tackle here, but it's looking good.
Good, huh?
Yeah.
What do you think about that division? Very tough, right?
That's probably the hardest division in.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. That's gonna be exciting. That's gonna be exciting.
It'll be like, I don't know. I really have no clue what will happen in that division because every one of those teams can pull it out.
Every one of those teams improved.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
They're all playoff contenders outside. Like if you put them in another division with terrible teams.
Yeah.
Sweeping them, getting first place.
If you put them in with the Patriots, Dolphins, Jets,
yeah,
I think they could. If you put it in one, they could win.
All right, next one I have Damien Pierce, the rookie running back from the Texans.
I like him.
Yes, I like him as well. And the Texans, they have a interesting running back committee, right? Because they just dropped Marlon Mack.
Yep.
I don't know if you heard about that, but they just got rid of him. And now I don't know who else is there, but I mean, Damien Pierce is the guy, right?
Yeah. I'm in another fantasy, and as soon as I heard that, I tried to trade for him.
Yeah.
And he's just shut me down. Like, I'll take $50.
Yeah.
But I like him, dude.
Same. I mean, I think he's a beast. Like, he has great potential.
To starter.
Huh?
He was a fifth rounder.
Yeah,
so
I think, yeah.
Automatically starting's kind of cool for him.
Yeah. Good opportunity.
I don't know what their O-line's looking like. They must not be very good.
Yeah, the Texans are the Texans. I don't think. And they have Davis Mills at quarterback, I think.
That's a team that could use Jimmy Garoppolo.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what they would give up for him, but I mean,
they don't really have any weapons, right?
Yeah, they don't. I don't think so. No.
They have like Brandon Cooks and Nico Collins at receiver.
They
don't have a lot of value.
I think Brandon Cooks has a little bit of value. Nico Collins' second year, I think.
Yeah, he hasn't shown up much, but he's a good player.
Preseason football, he showed up a little bit.
Yeah. But I know last year he didn't do much.
Yeah, nothing. Next,
I have Breece Hall. Another one of those situations, a rookie running back. So, and he has Michael Carter next to him. And now Zach Wilson is out for for the first couple weeks or so. And you have Joe Flacco at quarterback. So I think they're going to have to feed Breece Hall a lot. And he's going to show that he's a beast. Mm-hmm. He's going to, put up a lot of fantasy points, do good, and he'll be the future of the Jets. That's what my prediction is.
Is it Joe Flacco or James Morgan? I don't think it's James Morgan.
Yeah, I think it is Joe Flacco.
Okay. I think Zach Wilson's missing the first week because he got injured. He got injured week 1 of the preseason.
Yeah, and people were saying it was a torn ACL, but
it was scary. Like I've listened to other podcasts with Jets fans.
Yeah,
they were just heartbroken for a little bit, and then it was only like 4 weeks or something.
Yeah,
I like their Denzel Mims wanted out of there, so I like another receiver, Elijah Moore.
Okay.
It's his second year. He might be better than Jalen Waddle. It depends on who's throwing them the ball, but I think that he can break out.
Yeah, he very much has the opportunity to. And the Jets have Garrett Wilson and him. That's about it at receiver.
Yeah,
and he's a beast. He's pretty good.
Garrett Wilson?
No, Elijah Moore.
Oh yeah, I put cards in him, so hopefully he shows up so I can make some profit. You know what I mean?
I think you will.
Yeah, you got any more?
Yeah, I have one more. Ramondre Stevenson. Now, I know. Wait, who's the other guy? Damien. Wait,
Harris.
Yeah, Damien Harris. The other guy in New England. I just don't. I think Ramondre Stevenson is the guy, and I've been watching some training camp clips of Stevenson just being a beast, and he's looking very, very explosive. And I think with Belichick at coaching, I think Belichick will realize that Ramondre Stevenson is just the workhorse back. And Damien Harris does get injured a lot. So I think it'll be Ramondre Stevenson's season.
Yeah, with the Patriots, the offensive coordinator thing is kind of funny.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there, but
I think they have not a lot of good running backs from the Patriots. Whenever I think Patriots running back, I'm kind of shy away from it. LeGarrette Blunt back in the day.
Yeah, I remember that guy.
With Mac Jones, I feel like Mac Jones can do okay under right. They don't have an offensive coordinator. That's my biggest thing for them.
Yeah, but I think my opinion, Mac Jones is like he kind of reminds me of Brady, like I don't know, just the way he throws the ball. And I know he's definitely not as good as Brady, but he kind of reminds me of him, just the way he like his mechanics and all that. But yeah, Stevenson, my guy.
Yeah,
really good.
I like Stevenson too.
He's a great pass catching back.
Yeah.
Good as well.
That's gonna be good because at wide receiver you have Devontae Parker.
Yeah.
And at Alabama, Mac Jones had guys that could get open, right? Devontae.
Now he doesn't.
Jalen Waddle was he at Alabama?
Yeah, it was. They had Waddle, Jameson Williams. They had a ton of weapons.
Yeah, those guys can get open. Devontae Parker, he's more of a jump up and catch the ball.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna catch the ball in your head, and I'm not really good at anything else. But he is good at everything else. But
yeah, I don't know if Mac Jones can get into those pockets.
Yeah.
That one interception threw in preseason against the Raiders, that was just right to him.
Yeah, he literally threw it to the defender.
That I was watching that. It's funny. Yeah. The funny thing is about the Patriots. One of my friends is like best friends with him, or no, my friend's brother is best friends with AJ Taylor.
Oh,
he's a running back.
Patriots?
Yeah, he's on the Patriots.
He's that little shifty running back, right?
Yeah, he recovered the fumble.
Oh yeah.
But I was thinking like if Damien Harris gets injured, maybe he could third string running back. Let's go. Third down back.
And he's one of those pass catching backs as well, because I know that Bill Belichick loves those little shifty, small pass catching backs.
He's a very small guy. So
Yeah, I think he's like 5'6" or something.
Is that all you have?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so that'll conclude the breakout players, people you think that break out or not. And we're going on to the next one. We are back. And a little new thing for the podcast. I think every week we are going to do NFL predictions. Whoever predicts the most will win. This will include everybody here. So, Austin, we'll start with your predictions this week.
So, is it the full 16 games?
Yeah, you want me to tell you, and then
I have a list up here.
Okay.
Okay, so Bills Rams. I'm taking the Bills. The Bills over the Rams. I just think the Bills. I don't know. I don't think the Rams will pull it off week 1. I think the Bills are the best team in the NFL. So I think the Bills take it. And 49ers Bears. Taking the 49ers. Pretty self-explanatory. Patriots Dolphins. That's a good one. I'm gonna have to say Patriots, just because I don't know if Tua will be able to, throw the ball well in the first game. I just think the Patriots pull it off. Colts Texans. I'm taking the Colts. Ravens Jets. I'll take the Ravens. Packers Vikings. I'm taking the Packers. I just think I don't think the lack of receivers for Rodgers is really going to do much, because I saw a stat where I think Rodgers is 16-2 or something without Devontae Adams at receiver.
Oh wow,
Some crazy stat like that.
Romeo Dubes or Doves.
Romeo Doubs. He's pretty good.
He was the preseason highlight.
Yeah, and he's in training camp. He's been mossing his teammates and stuff. So I think Packers pull that off. Raiders Chargers. I'm gonna have to go with the Chargers. Sorry to Buccaneers Cowboys. I'm gonna take the Cowboys. I know that's a little controversial, right? But
everybody's talking about Tom Brady like going down. I mean,
I don't even know. I don't think it'll even be Tom Brady. I just think the Cowboys. I don't know if you've seen clips of Zeke, but Zeke is back in his old form. He's looking pretty healthy, explosive. And I think the Cowboys will be able to run the ball, throw to CD, and they don't have Michael Gallup, but I still think Cowboys will pull that off.
I like CD. They just got Jalen Tolbert.
Yeah, Jalen Tolbert or something like that.
He looks okay. He looks
pretty good. And they have very young receivers behind him, so they should do pretty well.
They have Dak. Other than that horrific injury, it's been pretty consistent.
Yeah, he's pretty consistent. I think he can throw the ball up. All right, Eagles Lions. Taking the Eagles. Although I do think the Lions will win like maybe 7 or 8 games this year, even with the trash Jared Goff at quarterback. I think the Lions will do pretty decent.
They're a fun young team. They
are. And they have 2 upcoming great receivers with Amon-Ra and Jameson Williams. And DeAndre Swift. Can't forget about him. It's just their defense that I'm not so sure about. Steelers, Bengals. As a Steelers fan, I'm taking the Bengals. Just I don't think it's happening for us. Browns, Panthers. I'm gonna take the Panthers. If CMC is healthy, I think they'll be able to stomp on the Browns with Jacoby Brissett at quarterback, and really nothing much going for them. The Saints, Falcons. I'm gonna take the Falcons because they have weapons with Drake London, Pitts.
That's
and
really interesting.
Yeah, it should be interesting because I don't know if I think Mariota's starting or wait, or is it Ritter?
I think Mariota's starting.
Yeah, so Mariota's not bad. He's just hasn't really gotten a chance. I remember he would
Oh,
go
yeah.
in on third downs for the Raiders last season just to run the ball.
Yeah. It was fun watching him.
Yeah, so he's pretty good. Got the Jaguars in Washington. I'm gonna take the Jaguars because I think Trevor Lawrence will surprise people, and I think the Commanders. They have Wentz at quarterback, but the running back situation was looking pretty yikes because I know Brian Robinson just got shot in the leg apparently.
Yeah, they try to an attempted robbery.
Yeah, and he was becoming their number one guy. And
I liked him.
yeah, I like him as well. But I also love Gibson because Gibson did me well in fantasy past 2 years. But I don't know what happened to him. I don't know why he's getting demoted down to the third string or whatever.
I know that was confusing too. You have a young guy who played good last year. I mean,
and I think it's the fumble situation because he fumbled in the preseason.
That makes it. Yeah,
Fumbled a lot last season, but I still think he's a decent running back. I don't know. All right, so the Giants and the Titans. I'm gonna take the Titans. I just don't think Daniel Jones will do anything for the Giants. I think the Giants are getting max 4 wins this year, and Kenny Galladay is still looking just like a lazy slob. And I think Kadarius Toney is basically their only weapon at wideout, and Barkley is their only decent. Those are their 2 decent offensive players, but besides that, I don't think they have much going for them.
No Danny Dimes?
I'm not. I don't know. I think he can run the ball, but I don't think you can trust him in tight situations.
Yeah.
All right, Chiefs Cardinals.
It's a good game.
Yeah, that is a good game. I'm gonna take the Chiefs, just because I don't know. Everybody's down on the Cardinals right now. Everybody's thinking the Cardinals are gonna not even get over 500.
Huh.
I don't know why, but I'm gonna ride with that because there must be something I'm missing.
I don't know why. I mean, even though Kyler doesn't study,
yeah.
I mean,
that was interesting, right?
I don't know why you'd tell your whole the whole world about that.
Yeah, I never knew they would actually coaches would tell their quarterback to go home and study film for 4 hours or whatever.
I thought that was you would already do that.
Yeah, you do that yourself, and that was part of his contract. So
yeah.
And then all right, Broncos Seahawks.
Last one.
Taking the Broncos. Seahawks. They got Drew Lock and Geno Smith. And
Russell Wilson reunion.
Yeah, that's that trade matchup. You have Wilson going against his former team. I think Wilson takes it home, and the Broncos win.
Your picks? I like your picks.
Okay.
It's my turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Bills Rams. I'm gonna have to say, let's go for the Rams. I mean, little sleeper right there.
Okay.
Saints Falcons. I say Saints all day. Saints all day. Jameis Winston looks good. I like him. They got Traquan Smith. I like him too.
Yeah.
Browns Panthers. Nobody's picking the Browns. You explained it already. What's happening? 49ers Bears. I mean, Justin Fields, if he got drafted by someone I don't know, the Colts. If he got drafted by the Colts, they have a lot of options to throw to. So,
yeah.
Steelers Bengals. I say Bengals. It's kind of self-explanatory on that one.
Yeah.
Eagles Lions. I like Jalen Hurts. They just got AJ Brown. Wait, no, they didn't get AJ Brown. They just lost AJ Brown.
No, they just got him. Oh wait, no, they did just get him, right?
The
The Eagles.
No, the Eagles.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
yeah, they just
Cards
got
are messing me up.
No, because he was on the Titans, right?
Um,
Am I tripping out?
I'm looking at pictures. There's pictures of both. I don't get it.
Yeah,
Oh no, he's on the Eagles.
he's on the Eagles now. Yeah,
I don't know why I thought he is on the Eagles. Okay.
no, I understand.
Oh shoot, I messed up. Okay, Eagles even more then.
Yeah,
They just cut Devin Allen. You know him?
is he linebacker?
He was the track guy. He was the wide receiver. He ran
Oh, they cut him.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
He was like the fastest guy in like the NFL, right?
I think
like a
so.
four-
But
Like a
He was-
4.19 or something.
he was doing really. I heard he was doing okay in the preseason. I read an article,
Yeah,
like Bleacher Report.
they really cut him. Wow.
Yeah, they cut him today. A
Jeez.
lot of cuts going on. Oh, Raiders, Chargers, Raiders, obviously.
Okay.
They just cut Alex Leatherwood, the first round pick, and they tried to trade him. They got 32 no's.
Wow, for a first round pick.
Yeah,
Right.
and it was last year too. It sucks because offensive lines. I don't know what they're gonna do. I think it was right tackle.
Mm.
Colts, Texans, Colts. They got the stuff.
Yep.
Patriots, Dolphins. They're always talking about Patriots or Dolphins on ESPN, no matter what.
Yeah,
It's either what's Tua gonna do, or what's Mac Jones gonna do.
that's true. That's true.
It's all talk about that.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say Dolphins on this one, just
Okay.
because. Ravens, Jets, no Zach Wilson, and the Ravens are good. Lamar's gonna play either way, even if he doesn't get the the extension.
Yeah.
Jaguars versus Commanders. Jaguars.
Okay, I like that.
The Jaguars are gonna be a fun team.
Yeah, I like them.
They picked up a lot of players in the offseason that I think were and improved the team.
Yeah.
They got some more shiny new material
Mhm.
for Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
I like Evan Ingram.
Same. I like him.
I like
think
him.
the drops won't be a problem.
Yeah, I mean he played Daniel Jones, so
Yeah.
Giants, Titans. Yeah, they're just better than the Giants. Giants are no good. Chiefs, Cardinals. This flies in my face. Sorry. Chiefs. I think the Chiefs will win. They lost Tyreek, but it's hard to beat Patrick. So
True.
Packers, Vikings. I don't know what the Vikings are doing, man. I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
They got Dalvin Cook, Justin Jefferson. They got good stuff. They just cut Kellen Mond. You can't
Yeah,
live with
I heard
Kirk
that.
forever.
So I don't know who's backing up Kirk now, but
I think they cut the backup too, like
hey, really?
second and third.
Oh,
Yeah,
Mond was the backup.
yeah, he's the second, and I think they cut the guy after that too.
Oh, wow.
I'm not too sure about that, but I think so. The Buccaneers. Cowboys, Buccaneers.
Okay.
They have a good defense. Like their defense.
Yeah.
Defense.
That's the only problem with the Cowboys is their defense isn't the greatest. But
Broncos, Seahawks. I'll take the Broncos. Our picks, they look kind of similar.
yeah.
Kind of similar.
I mean, we got. I picked the Cowboys and you picked the Buccaneers.
I
We
picked the Raiders, Chargers.
Yeah, we got a couple differences.
A couple, but I mean, yeah. So, Dad, you wanna chime in here, predict some stuff?
So you want me to make my picks too?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna do my picks, but I'm gonna do them a little differently. I have a system here that I'm going to try for the season.
Okay.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick the home team for every game, unless the odds for the away team are over 6.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Okay.
home team for Rams Bills is the Rams. So I'm going to take the Rams.
That's like a a 1 odd, right?
Yeah, they're
Plus 1.
-2.5 actually.
Oh wow, they're in.
The 49ers are favored by 7 over the Bears. So Bears are at home, so I'm picking the 49ers if we're sticking with the system. Philadelphia, Detroit, I'm taking the home team. I'm taking the Lions because Philadelphia is only favored by 4. 6 is my number. 6 is the magic number, right? So Baltimore is a visiting team, so the Ravens over the Jets because they're 7 points. Cleveland at Carolina. So Panthers are they're giving Cleveland 2.5. So the Panthers are home team. So I'm picking the Panthers. This is 5.5. So Tennessee is favored by 5. Oh, Tennessee's the home team, so that doesn't matter. I'm picking Tennessee. Arizona, Kansas City at Arizona. Kansas City is getting 3.5 points. It's favored by 3.5 points, so I'm picking the home team, picking the Cardinals. Tampa Bay at Dallas, picking Dallas. That's sort of a pick'em game. Saints at Falcons, 5.5 points.
Oh,
New Orleans is favored by 5.5 points. So if I stick by my rule, I have to take Atlanta. Taking Atlanta in this case.
oh wow.
Pittsburgh. So the Steelers at Cincinnati. Oh, Cincinnati is home team. So I'm picking Cincinnati. New England at Miami. Picking Miami, home team. That's basically a pick'em as well. Jacksonville at Washington. That's basically a pick'em as well for some reason. So I'll take the Commanders. The Colts are favored by 8 at Houston. So I'm taking the Colts. That's over 6 points. Green Bay at Minnesota. Green Bay is only 2 points. So I'm taking the home team. So I'm picking the Vikings. Raiders at Chargers. Chargers are getting 3 points, so I'm picking the Chargers.
What?
Yeah, this is the system that I'm going to go by. Denver at Seattle. Denver is a visiting team, and it's 6.5. So I'm going with the Broncos. We'll see how this system plays out.
Wow.
Interesting. I like it.
Yeah.
This is really different than my picks. Like, I just have a list and I highlight it with yellow. So there's a lot of them for mine's on the left side, and basically all yours are on the right side.
Home team usually wins. Home team usually wins.
I mean, that's why you did the system. We'll count our points, and whoever wins, we'll just get bragging rights for the next week. So next, and the last topic, who do we think are the NBA Finals contenders in the NBA?
All right. So, is it just the finals or the playoffs?
You could say who are your favorites?
So, obviously, I do like the Warriors, and they have momentum in winning 4 of the last 7 years, or however many it is. I think they very much, it's very possible for them to go back to back. And I also think the Celtics have a similar chance to play them. So I do think it very well could be Celtics Warriors, but I also like the Suns and the Bucks. So, I mean, I feel like the playoffs last season will be very similar to the playoffs this season, since I mean, I don't know. I just think there's like 4 really good teams that'll just, be close to the playoffs or be close to the finals. So yeah, and I think those are the Bucks, Suns, Warriors, and Celtics.
I think the Suns might be done.
Really?
I think, yeah. Chris Paul, he's getting a little older. He's already been old, so it doesn't matter too much.
Yeah.
But I mean, they still have DeAndre Ayton. They didn't do much to improve this season.
That's true.
So I think they might be. I think they might be the same. The Clippers, they
Clippers.
they improved. The Clippers. They actually. I think the Clippers could make it to the finals.
Yeah, I mean, they got pretty similar odds to the Warriors and Celtics.
They got John Wall. They re-signed Batum, Amir Coffey, and Zubats.
Like Zubats.
I like Zubats too. I wish the Lakers still had him though.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
It's a really expensive roster, but I think they doing it for a reason. I do think they have all the tools to make a run in the postseason and potentially get to the finals.
Yeah, I mean, I think so too. I think, I think Zubats. I really love Zubats. I don't know. I just think he's just really good.
The Celtics have improved. They added Gallinari, Malcolm Brogdon.
Yeah.
I don't know why they would. I'm glad they didn't trade for KD because I don't know why they would break up such a good thing.
Yeah.
Like,
and I think Tatum is still able to lead them to the playoffs. So
yeah, I mean, Jaylen Brown, Derek White, Marcus Smart, Malcolm Brogdon, Danilo Gallinari. They barely gave up anything for Malcolm Brogdon.
They kind of just upgraded without downgrading anything.
Yeah, that was a very interesting trade. It's a blockbuster team. Do you think anybody else besides that four, like a sleeper team?
Let me think. I'm not sure. I mean, the Nets, right? The Nets are up there as well.
I mean, the Nets they do have people. Seth Curry. If they work out, if Ben Simmons, KD, Kyrie, if they work out all their problems, like a therapy or something.
Yeah.
A voice cracker there. They could be dangerous.
Yeah, they can.
They can be very dangerous. Like I think that's what people are missing.
Yeah. I don't know what's up with Ben Simmons or whatever he's doing. I just think he needs to play the dang game.
Yeah, I mean he's getting paid a lot of money to do nothing basically.
Yeah.
What about the Timberwolves?
Timberwolves?
Yeah. Timberwolves. They just got Rudy Gobert, Karl Anthony Towns, Anthony Edwards. It's scary with Rudy Gobert and Karl Anthony Towns.
They still have D'Angelo Russell?
Yes.
And they have Anthony Towns, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they could make a playoff run. They could be a little bit of a sleeper. Yeah. I like them.
I feel like Anthony Edwards is going to be a superstar. I think he already might be. He's going to be a superstar either this year or next year. But he's getting a shot. He's getting a shot better. His shot has improved. Mm-hmm. As long as Rudy Gobert and Karl Anthony Towns don't clog the lane, Karl, he can shoot, so that's good. As long as they don't clog the lane and let Anthony Edwards go to work, they could be good.
Yeah, I mean, and they have size with Gobert and Towns, so they're looking pretty tall. And
they have D'Angelo. He's people. I feel like people forget about him. He's actually a really good backup.
Yeah,
he could. I wonder if he could get Sixth Man of the Year if he played.
Yeah.
And he's Towns' best friend. So that kind of helps a little bit.
Yeah.
The Grizzlies. Have we talked about them yet?
I don't know. I don't think so.
The Grizzlies. They are a very interesting team.
Yeah.
Not a lot of experience, but.
Yeah. And I think Ja, he has the capability to carry them, right?
Yeah.
They have who did they make any changes?
No, they re-signed Tyus Jones, but that was about it.
Yeah, and they still have Desmond Bane and those guys.
Kyle Anderson left, but I don't think that was too It didn't hurt him too much.
Yeah.
I like Zaire Williams as a second-year player. As a backup, I like him.
Mhm.
I feel like people underestimate what he can do. And then they still have Steven Adams. It feels like Steven Adams is like 40. He's just 29.
Yeah, he's been in the league for a while.
I know.
I remember him with Russ and OKC.
Yeah, I like vividly remember. Remember that the Westbrook game where he threw it off the.
Yeah.
I remember you were watching that in like the den or something.
Yeah.
We just went crazy.
Oh yeah.
And your dad was watching in the living room. He went like crazy too. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, I remember that.
That was a crazy moment.
Adams is just consistent. He's just pretty decent in the paint.
76ers?
76ers. Well, I think they're very similar to the Nuggets, just because they have that, they both Embiid and Jokic. They have like those two, superstar big guys. Wait, James Harden is still on the 76ers, right?
Yeah, I feel like James Harden is changing a little bit.
Yeah. Harden's just not himself anymore. But I do like Tyrese Maxey a lot.
He's my favorite player. I love Tyrese Maxey.
He is smooth. He is smooth.
Yeah, he's so I have so many cards. He's so cool.
Yeah, he's good.
They have Tobias Harris. They have Daniel House. He can shoot threes.
Mm-hmm.
They also have Matisse Thybulle. They just got PJ Tucker.
Oh, okay.
That can help out a lot, actually. I think the Heat maybe are done. Losing Tucker, he was the big hustle, and I think the Heat might be done.
What do they have? Butler and Lowry still?
Yeah, Butler, Lowry, Hero.
Bam, right?
Yeah, Bam. On paper, they look good. I think they're still going to be in the playoffs. That's for sure. But I don't know if they're reaching the conference finals.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler's getting old. Lowry's getting old, right?
Yeah. The thing about Jimmy Buckets, he can just turn on the switch and kill you. That's crazy. Like he can turn on the switch
in the playoffs. He did really good in the playoffs.
Yeah, drop 48 or something crazy like that.
And that's the they have the guy who sounds like Nikola Jokic, the new guy.
Oh, and it's like Nikola Jovic?
Yeah.
Is it Jovic?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know if he's good, but I know he's super tall and he looks like him.
Oh, he was in this draft, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, nice.
First rounder.
Oh, one of the you were talking about the Nuggets?
No, for the Heat.
Oh.
He's on the Heat.
Nikola Jovic. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Jovic.
One of my other, I was looking at him during college. Christian Braun, he's on the Nuggets now. The Nuggets, they look good.
Christian Braun?
Yeah, I feel like the Nuggets could be a sleeper. Michael Porter Jr., he's not going to come around. For the money that they're paying him, I don't think he's going to show up for the money.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. So they have what? They have Jamal Murray.
Jamal Murray is coming off injury.
Yeah.
Michael Porter Jr. is coming off injury.
Yeah.
They have DeAndre Jordan and DeMarcus Cousins, two old guys.
Yeah. Well, they do have DeAndre Jordan?
Yeah.
Okay. I know he's like the worst free throw shooter in the history.
Yep. Aaron Gordon. They got wow. Aaron Gordon's only 26. It feels like he's been around forever.
Wow, they have Aaron Gordon still?
Yeah. It's a tall team.
Yeah.
That's for sure. It's a tall team.
I think
I
think they'll do similar to last year, right?
Yeah, they did make some changes.
Yeah.
Contavious Caldwell Pope.
Oh, they got KCP?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I like that.
let me tell you about this Christian Braun guy.
Christian Braun?
Yeah, he was first round pick, number 21. He's a 6'6" guard.
Okay. From
Kansas.
From where? What school?
Kansas.
Okay.
He's like a big hustle guy.
Mm-hmm.
Really like speedy. He's speedy. Plays a lot of defense.
Okay. Yeah.
He plays like.
That's the type of player you want. Scrap.
Yeah. That's
scrap players.
I was looking at like the mock drafts and stuff, and I was like, I need to pick one of these guys to like.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even the Lakers. I don't know about Max Christie. He was a big high school guy.
Yeah.
But Christian Braun's my guy in this industry.
Interesting.
You have any? You have a favorite player at all?
On what team?
On any team.
I will say I do like Patrick Beverly. I don't know. I know he's not the greatest, but he's just the only thing I don't like about him is him getting in all those fights,
Mm-hmm.
But he's scrappy and he's a hustler and he's a good player. So
yeah,
he's a good addition to the Lakers, who I don't know if I like the Lakers this year, but do they still have Russ? They still have Russ.
They do still have Russ. There's a lot of trade rumors.
Yeah.
Buddy Hield and Miles Turner.
Yeah.
If they do add them, that's gonna be I'm really excited to see some Laker basketball this year.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
There's also been talks with Donovan Mitchell. There's also been rumors about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's on the Jazz, right?
The what?
Donovan Mitchell?
Yeah, he's on the Jazz.
Okay.
The Knicks and the Jazz have been they're always talking. And what's the name? RJ Barrett just got extended and they're still talking. So a very exciting NBA season.
Oh yeah.
A good amount of NBA contenders.
Mm-hmm.
A good amount of NFL contenders.
Yeah.
I think is this to wrap? I think we wrap it up.
Yeah. It was fun. Good little talk.
What do we say at the end of each podcast? I forgot.
I don't even remember.
Go get some bacon.
Yeah. Go eat yourself some bacon.
Go get yourself some bacon and good night.
And snack.